Hey guys, so I wanted to do a really quick video because I can't go on Facebook without wanting to punch people. Um, it's seriously disgusting. Like I am like so over it. If I wasn't like so involved in social media, I would just like shut it all down and leave because I've already done a video on this where people were talking about um, you know, the comments on like Miley Cyrus's pictures and just like things like that. Um, but I was just scrolling through and I wanted to kind of touch on fat shaming. Because I'm plus size and it does kind of affect me a little bit, a lot of it, and it's disgusting. So Haley Joel Osment, if you remember him, he's the little kid from The Sixth Sense, and he's been in a few other things. They just did an article about how he is doing a movie and playing a bad guy, and they had his picture from now and his picture when he was little, and he's gained a little bit of weight, and I mean, the last time that we really saw him in anything was when he was a little kid. So, like, I just, it hurts me so much to see the comments on these pictures. Like, the comments are disgusting. Like, I don't even know where these people grew up. Like, who raised these people that they think it's okay to say the things that they're saying. Like, he's disgusting. Who ate Haley Joel Osment? Oh, he needs, how's the Krispy Kreme diet working for you? You mean, who's the guy playing the fat guy? He's got his act together. He grew up to be successful. He's still in the acting business. He's not on drugs. He's not doing drinking alcohol. He isn't a washed up waste of a person. And yet, we still find a way to comment on his weight and make him into some bad person. It's just awful. And who's the guy who I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name. That's so bad. But he lost a lot of weight and then gained it back. And people, when he lost the weight, people were like, oh, he's not going to be funny anymore because he's not big. And then when he lost it and then gained it all back, we're like, oh, look, he's fat, disgusting again. So he's not funny when he loses his weight. And now he's disgusting when he gains it. How does anybody win in this world? If you can't be fat, you can't be skinny, you can't be anything without somebody commenting on your body size. It is awful. Like, first of all, you are not their doctor. You are not anything to them other than a person behind a screen and a keyboard. So you have no right to comment on anybody, ever. Oh, well, I'm just stating that it's not healthy and it's just fact. Nobody asked for your facts. Nobody. So keep them to yourself and mind your damn business, first of all. And it's just like, who are you and where did you come from? Who raised you? Do you think that you could say these things to people and not realize that these people have feelings, that they're a human being, whether they're plus size or not, whether they gained weight or haven't? You have no right to say anything to them ever. Point blank. There's a lot of plus size bloggers and vloggers and YouTube stars that I follow, and the hate that they get is disgusting. Tess Munster Holiday, I don't know what her name is right now. She has changed it a few times. She is the first plus size supermodel to be signed by Milk. I'm pretty sure it's Milk Agency. And she just made the cover of People's Magazine US, and that is huge, like immensely huge for her. Like, can you imagine being a plus size woman trying to make it in a skinny person's world? And I mean, that's just how it is because most models are thinner, and being plus size is hard. And she made it onto the cover of People Magazine. I think I'm spitting in this video because I'm so like infuriated with this. But the comments, like, this is her magical moment, like a moment that she's worked her whole life for, and people are degrading it. I mean, it might not affect her as much as I might think, because she might not. She might have a thick skin and just scroll by these comments. But reading them, it makes me so mad that people are going to try to take away this moment she worked so hard for, by saying she's not this and she's disgusting and she's, oh, go get the crane, you know, she needs, like, I just don't understand why people think it's okay to say these things to people. Like, I just don't understand it, and I don't think I ever will. But she worked so hard for this, and you're gonna bring her down by commenting on her weight. Because why? Because why? Like, if you could ask yourself, you're sitting here typing these mean, rude ass comments, and then you're saying, why am I doing this? And if you have a legit answer, other than, oh, I just worried about her health. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you don't know her to be worried about her like that. So you're just being a bully, and bullying is not okay. It's not. It makes you look like an idiot, and it's not okay, and it belittles you as a human being. It makes your point invalid. Anything you ever say invalid. When you bully somebody, your self-worth has been diminished, because that makes you petty and unnecessary in this world when you bully somebody. And maybe you're going through something, I don't know, because I don't know you either, right? Maybe you're going through something and that's your coping ability. You're not happy with who you are, so you have to go pick on other people. I'm not really sure, but I know for a fact that it is not okay to bully anybody ever, to the point where they want to kill themselves, to the point where you're belittling their success in life. They're making something of themselves, and you're belittling it by pointing out that she's plus size and that she's fat. You don't think she knows that? She wakes up in her body every single day and knows who she is, and she's happy with that. Are you? That's what you need to ask yourself. I had to make this video because I can't even scroll on Facebook anymore without seeing such hateful comments. Everything I look at, no matter what it is, somebody gains a couple pounds, somebody loses a couple pounds. Friggin' Britney Spears, who's like friggin' gorgeous, gains a few extra pounds and she's disgusting and slutty and gross and fat. Like, are you serious? Have you seen her body? I would kill for her body. And people are sitting there poking at her. Can you imagine what the young girls who are growing up and young boys who are growing up and see this and they're like, I can't be this. And that is why bulimia, anorexia, overeating, all this exists because of what you say and what you do and the image that you put on people. It's not okay. So fucking stop it. I'm sorry for the language, but grow up and put the effort that you put into bullying into something else, and maybe you would make something of yourself other than somebody who sits behind a keyboard and comments on people. Yes, I'm very, very adamant about this, very strong feeling about this, because it's disgusting and it needs to stop. Because our children are going to grow up in a world where unless you are absolutely perfect, which it doesn't even exist, it's not okay. People pick on people for the dumbest things, and I don't even understand it, and I will never understand it. All I know is it needs to stop. So that's the end of my video. I had to get it out there because it was frustrating me so much. But, you know, if you agree with me, like this video. If you don't, I'm sure you'll leave a comment down below, because that's what you're good at.